mobile delegates. I'm Ashley Esqueda, and it's time for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief, where I bring you what happened in the past week on Crackberry, the iPhone blog, Android Central, Pre-Central, and Windows Phone Central. It's been a busy week in tech, so let's jump into it. Crackberry reported this week on RIM's Q2 earnings call, which didn't exactly meet expectations. In fact, it didn't meet so many expectations that the stock dropped 20% in after-hours trading. Fortunately for Crackberry, a very delightful editorial has come up by Chris Umiatowski explaining and analyzing RIM's performance early this year and where it's headed. On top of that, co-CEO Jim Basile dropped a little hint as to when we might be seeing the Playbook 2.0 update, which will bring us native contacts, calendar, and email, and the Android app player, along with a slew of other major goodies. He said it's coming in about a month. After BlackBerry DevCon, you should see it drop. So be a little bit patient, but it's almost here, Playbook owners. The saga of WebOS continued on Pre-Central this week as it continues to look for handouts and find a permanent place to live. So there were three interesting rumors this week. HTC said they were in the market to buy an OS potentially, but then clarified their statement to say that they would be doing it very deliberately, crushing my hopes and dreams. Qualcomm CEO said that he would hate to see WebOS go away and that he liked it, but then made sure that everybody knew that it wasn't an indication that they were interested in buying it. An analyst actually suggested that Facebook might be the best place for WebOS to go, as it would provide a very distinct social media phone and platform for WebOS that would give it sort of a niche that people could recognize. So where would I like to see WebOS go? I gotta say HTC, because not only do they make amazing hardware, I really think that they would be able to integrate Sense UI in an unobtrusive way on WebOS, if at all. Hopefully not at all, but if at all. And on top of that, they could really use Palm's patent portfolio if in fact it came with the licensing. So here's to hoping, but I'm going to remain skeptically optimistic about it. A new Apple product usually means shortages as well. And it's no different with the launch of the iPhone 5. At least that's what the iPhone blog is saying this week. So apparently Apple is producing two different iPhones. One is a mass-produced model of the iPhone 4, which is supposed to be the iPhone 4S, that is going to be extremely aggressively priced and targeted at, well, everybody who can't afford an iPhone 5, which is the other device Apple's making. So what's the deal with the iPhone 5? Apparently they are experiencing some design and production issues that are causing people to speculate that there's going to be a shortage when the iPhone 5 launches later this year. I'm sorry, but doesn't this happen on every Apple device launch? Leak production information saying that there's some problems with the device and that people think there's gonna be a shortage, so then they storm the Apple Store when it comes out, therefore causing said shortage via attrition? Well played, Apple. Well played. If you are an avid fan of Windows Phone and if you own a device, you've probably noticed that today is September 19th, which happens to be a full 4 days after the rumored release of Mango, which is 7.5, super duper awesome update coming to Windows Phone, everybody wants it. Yeah, it's not here, so where is it? Well, Bellafor totally crushed our hopes and dreams by tweeting that 9/15 was in fact not the release date, it was just a rumor, and that fall, in quotes, and very prominent fall, was the release date. So when might we see it? Well, fall actually starts in a few days, so sit tight, Windows Phone Nation. It could be this week. Android Nation, your prayers have been answered. The Samsung Galaxy S2, or at least one of its variants, is finally on sale here in the US. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S2 Sprint Touch Epic 4G Touch of Doom. It's really long name, but guess what? The Galaxy S2 on Sprint is available for sale. And I finally convinced my Evo 3D that we should part ways. It was really for the best, as I didn't quite see a future with it. And honestly, look at this thing. It just screams, I'm sexy. Touch me. Don't you want to hold me in your arms and run your hands over me all night long? Hell yes, Galaxy S2. Hell yes. If you haven't checked out the Mobile Nations podcast this week, it's called Beta. And if you're wondering why, it's because, well, the guys went video. That's right. If you want to see Kevin, Renee, and Phil in good old-fashioned video format, you can head over to mobilenations.com shows and check it out and let them know what you think of it. That's it for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations. And you can follow me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueda. Nations, you have been briefed.